I'm just setting out for the Nairobi International Show. I'm a bit late to start, but I'm hoping I'll catch up with family. I'm anticipating a very interesting and long day, so I'm going to take this walk with you. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Josephine, or let me not stop saying Mama Gigi because I'm mother of so many, and I got notified that I keep on saying one child when there are so many. So I'm a mother of many. I'm a human rights activist. I specialize in advocating for rights of marginalized persons and vulnerable and marginalized persons. Sasa, this vlog is normally about my life. My life is ordinary, but it's different because I do so many things very differently from very many people. So you're welcome to watch. Please subscribe, like and subscribe, give your comments, share, and let me know what your thoughts are. You're welcome to my vlog, and I thank you again for being a viewer and for being a subscriber for those of you who will subscribe. Let's take this walk and see how it goes. Karibuni. As estate management, we've managed to pool resources, getting contributions from the landowners here. Monthly contributions. It comes at a small pace, but it has been making a difference. And so you see, I'm able now to bypass this road. If I passed the other road that I showed you, which is the flood path, that would be so muddy. But if I'm able to come this far with my shoes that clean, that is thanks to the efforts of the management of Amani Estate, which is where I live, and the progress they've made in having the roads improved by just pouring maram on top. Yeah, a lorry load is 8,000 shillings. So if any of you is willing and feeling generous, you may please send that. That's about $80. You may assist us to improve on our roads. Every lorry load helps a lot because sometimes when we get a lorry load, we may concentrate on a particular place, but other times we may, for example, just direct the road to come to places like this where there's stagnant water, and then fill the road over so that we ensure that come the next rain, people have a longer space of area to walk over and to drive over, which is not waterlogged. Thank you. So my outfit for the day is a light print theme. I think I just chose it because I think it has an African theme, and then pants and what do you call this? In Kenya we call them sneakers. Yes, that's it. And then this is for in case it gets cold, it becomes cold. I have a what is its main purpose is being a swimming cap, but I usually wear it to prevent cold. So today I've worn 2 layers, and also because I oiled my hair in the morning to moisturize it as I walk, and when I go to the showground, because I know the walking is going to get very warm, both are going to come off. But later on in the evening, when I'm coming back home, I know it's going to be cold, so I've carried some stuff in my knapsack. Those of you who've watched my vlogs know that I bought this in Kikomba, Kenya's biggest second-hand market, and I bought it for, I think, 700 shillings, and I'm very proud of it. This is the first time using it. In it, I'm carrying a bottle of water. I have a shawl. I have an extra t-shirt in case in the evening it's very cold when I'm coming back. I can put it on inside. And then handkerchief, my makeup, my selfie stick, and an extra phone for taking photos today. Today I've gone prepared. So yeah. So this is the route that I'm taking. It's the one that is a bit drier than the others. It did not rain very much, so it's a bit passable, but I don't want to take any chances with the shorter route, the one which I normally take every day. I'd rather take this just in case, because I know if at all anything, the whole of this route is going to remain passable, but on the other side I don't know whether I might find very extremely muddy patches. This one has a bit of mud. That rain was light. For Ruai, heavy rain is when it's absorbed in the soil. Yesterday it looked like it had been absorbed, but I can assure you it hasn't even gone half a foot into the soil. Yeah, that's how how dry our land is, and it gets cracked up. So when the rain comes, it's only just filling a few gaps on the top, but hardly penetrating. And even if it penetrates, it's absorbed by the ground very fast because it is dry to a very great level. A sneak peek of the beautiful cloud cover today from the roadside. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Now
matatu. This one is for Kibera. It's actually calling for people who are going to the showground. And then this is going to put me into near one of the gates entering the showground. Then when you get to the gate is when I'll talk to you. But now I'm taking, the first one was coming from Ruai to town. I've alighted, then now this is the second one. Bus receipt. I've boarded our Kenya bus service bus. It's one of the only bus companies in Nairobi which issues you a machine generated receipt, and it's very legit. It has its print on the front, and it usually has a number, and at the back. And this has been going on for over 20 years. Most of the other matatus just pay cash to the number or the tout, and some of the other buses they just give you a receipt that has written a number. But KWS is still the only bus company which right now has machine generated receipts that have a number and validity that can be shown if an inspector gets it. So finally we are arriving at the entrance, and there are different gates. Now this is an exit gate. You can see there is another one. That one is for ticket and badge holders. There are people who are members of the Agricultural Show of Kenya, and others who had booked in advance, so that gate is for them. So the one we are going to is the one for people who are paying at the entrance. That is the public parking for people who don't have tickets that allow you to enter inside with a vehicle, and it is very well manned by the cops. But ASK has failed people. Look at the entry to the parking lot. It has not been repaired. They should have just put some maram there to make it easy for the vehicles at least. Very unfair for clients who are paying for parking and also paying for entry, and yet ASK has not given basic services, just like making the road a bit more comfortable for the people who are parking inside, knowing very well that it's rainy season. So you see the rate for parking inside is 250 shillings. So I've alighted. I'm going into where the nearest gate is. I've been shown by the driver where we are going to make payment. There's a gate for people who are paying cash as you come in. You had not made an advance booking, you had not gotten an advance booking ticket, and you are not a member, because you can also get membership to the ASK, pay an annual rate, and then I think you just get your ticket reserved. I don't know that you have to pay for when the agricultural show is going, because they have agricultural shows for different towns. It goes around to different towns. I know there's one in Machakos, I know there's one in Kisumu, in Eldoret. But if you look up in their website, you'll see where else they get to have the agricultural shows. So yeah, I'll talk to you when I'm inside. I've paid $350 and I've gotten a ticket, and then after you pay, I think you come and verify. Come and verify with this attendants here. They are certified by ASK, so this is to prove that you've paid for getting in. So that is the gate that I've come in through. The rates are 350. I don't know why I thought it was 300, but there are obviously a lot of children who are standing outside, a lot of people whom the rate has denied them because children is 300. So this is the first lane that I'm going to start with, the exhibitions. I'm not going to take all the exhibitions so that I can spare my film roll for seeing a lot of things. So I'm at the military stand, and this is some of the things they're showing, the insignia that they wear, the decorations that they have within the military. Let me just go back a bit so that you can see that. This is so interesting. I did not know about this. Wow, beautiful. We normally see them wearing this during the military parades, but we usually don't know what they mean. So this is the actual meaning for those of you who are interested. So they're allowing civilians to come and put on headgear and take photos, but I just thought, well, I wouldn't do this if I had kids and allow them. So yeah, that's just... Oh, I see. When we were young, we used to know about 3KR, but I never used to know the meaning. The different belts for the different KR. So I was taking videos and I've been told that for the military stands, I'm not supposed to take the videos. They were so beautiful. But I'm going to obey. I have to work within security parameters also for what I'm shooting. But let me tell you people, if you've not come here and you have kids and you can afford it, please make a point of coming tomorrow. I don't know whether I'm going to post this, but I'm going to do a short on YouTube and I'm going to do a short also for on TikTok. It's 350 for adults and 300 for children. Please make sure you bring your children to come and see this. Even yourself as adults, please come and see this. It is so worth it. Make a date and come to the Nairobi show. I encourage you, if you have the money, so worth it. So just to know that our defense forces have very good further education once they enter. You're going to see the number of colleges that they have, which means that our military force is very well empowered, both technically and literacy. This is just one of the colleges, and I'm going to show you the others that are on display. And you see also when it comes to welfare services, our services, KDF is doing it not just for the military. In working with activism and human rights, I've worked with them in several spheres, so that I can say our military forces are involved in protecting us, not just defense systems, but also in our welfare out and large, the civilians. So I've learned about this. I didn't know this, but the comrades, that's the veterans, retired forces and people and others also have participation in not only making money, but also volunteering. And you can see the amount of activities that they have. I am so amazed because I didn't know about this. And coming from a family that has had so many people serving the military in Kenya, and also my tribe Kenya, Kamba, I keep on telling you, this is something so common for us, having people in the military. So these are some of the activities that they're involved with. And this is part of the welfare program. I'm telling you that the KDF and also the military is involved in serving not just the military officers, but also the civilians at large. I'm very impressed with this. Yep, this is some of the things that you have to see when you come to the stands for the military defense forces and KDF. I think this is a new for many of you who do not even know that we have a launch pad in Malindi, but for those of you who know, this is a bit more information about the Kenya Space Agency, which I know very many of you are not aware of. So I've got myself a hot dog at the Farmer's Choice stand, and you can see it's among the most popular for food because they are offering fresh food. I saw some of the stands that are here, the kind of meats they have. I think the health services should be coming to check because they have some of the meats that look like they've been reheated for several days, which is very dangerous for people. So I'm going to sit and first have a bite of this, plus the water I had carried. I'll probably buy a drink later on. That's done. So now we continue with the rest of the tour of the Nairobi Agricultural Show. Now the badness is that you can never be sure where to go because the Nairobi show is so big, and I don't want to circumvent going into places that where there are not many stands, because I want to see as much as possible. I cannot understand why the Kenya Forestry stand is closed, but we are going to see. There's so much else to see. Wow, when you thought that they might not have anything to show, this is the Kenya Highways Authority. For those of you who know the Kasongo route, here it is. Elwak, Kotuno, Wajir, Mogadishu, Isiolo, there it is, on this dummy, not in real life. This is very impressive, whoever did the dummy. This is very impressive because I was wondering what they're going to have to show. The Kenya National Highways Authority, very good, very impressed by their display. We also have small vendors. I can see small vendors have come to exhibit. I've come to exhibit, but that is not really my interest at all. But I'm just going to show you in brief. In our drop now. So I'm heading down to where we have farming stands concerned with livestock and also farming and veterinary services and seeds and pesticides and feed for different kinds of animals that we keep in the home. That's where I'm going, because that is the main thing that brought me here. We also have that unique stands, unique tents. Yeah, those are manufacturers. Yes. That is the street I'm looking for. I can see Kenya seed. Yep, Simlo seeds. Yes, this is the place that I was looking for. I think I've come to the wrong place. The entry is the other side. You have to see this to believe it, so I'm going to turn the camera so that we walk when you're seeing it. This is at Simlo 6. So this is the size of the maize when I'm standing against it, and this is one of the things I came for. So this is H24. I don't want to keep on showing the brand because I'm not here to advertise them. Beautiful, but you know, as farmers, what we prefer is what we are told by others who have planted and have seen that the seed actually produces like that, because when it comes to shows, you can always show your best, but what you provide depends on what people are saying about it and what they've proved about it. This is a fun haven for children. So to come into the enclosure is free, but you have to pay for yourself or for your children to enjoy any of the rides. Someone has very ingeniously brought bikes and mopeds and bicycles, and for people to ride and have a ride and have fun. I think that's so super. This is down towards the side of the I'm looking for where the pastures are for the domestic animals and animals that we keep in the farm. So on my way there I found this. This is interesting. It looks like a fun spot to bring the children to do when they're here. So you know, we Kenyans, we are Nyamachoma people, so there's Kikope Nyamachoma zone. Kikope is a famous place where people go for Nyamachoma, so they've brought the same stand here. And I can see it's very crowded. I'd love to have some Nyamachoma, but let me see the cattle first. These are some of the prize-winning cows that were displayed. So this is the place they're resting. I wanted to show the winners. So you have this one. You can see it's such a beauty. Even the pot is cleaned. They usually have different categories for winning. And I think the competition according to the different categories for which they are competing. But you can see, apart from the winning cows, all of the cows here are very well kept, very well fed. They are in very good shape. You can see these are all prize winners. Yeah, and I can see some of them have not calved, maybe. I'm not very sure, but I think some of them. This is woo. Here is the champion. Oh yes. This is what I wanted to get. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. Anaitwa nani? This is the champion now. This is the champion, the winner. Now this is one of our finest, Kenya's finest. For Rich to have won in the ASK competition, to have gotten that brand of champion. This is what farmers will live for. Yep. So if you want to buy breed, because if they participated in the competition, then they are prize-winning cows. Asante, nimeshukuru. There they are. There they are. Beautiful, 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 well-kept cattle. Very well fed, very well looked after. You can see very good condition. There are farmers who are not playing, keeping pens that are following all the regulations that are stipulated for milk production. And yes, and also for breeding purposes. Yeah. This is what I love about the agricultural share of Kenya. This is the main thing that brought me here. Look at these princesses. So beautiful, so beautiful. Thank you, sisters. Oh yeah. All those mothers, all those farmers being as proud. And these beauties, all these beauties. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All beautiful. Yeah, Kenya has so much to offer. Even while our politics is playing games with us, there are people who are taking their life seriously and doing a very good job. Yes, this is me among the cattle. This is what I wanted, the thing that I love to come and see the most at the at the ASK. I never like to miss seeing the cattle. Though I haven't started looking after cattle, I like, from the shows that I've seen since I was as a child, what the farmers are displaying, how they've been looking after the cattle, what kind of care they take, the kind of investment they make to bring these princesses here for these competitions. And here is our award-winning princess. So proud of this and so proud of our farmers. Heko kwenyu. Or yourself, or to ride in it. Oh, this reminds me of Kampala so much. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yep, the bulls. So this is the champion. Let's see what the champion looks like. Let's get close to them so we'll just see. Not very clear. Let me try and get.
Julia, Joel. Kuna vile huyu ni amechoka, I don't know. Lakini hivyo kuna kitu soda stomach mwangu. Si labda kaneka kwa matu. Si labda zilali hapa.
Zinalala tu hapa.
Kwa hiyo matope.
They don't have much to do until the show is up.
Oh no. But still.
Wako frustrated. So this is where the animals that we keep in the farm are kept. We've seen the bulls are here. The cows were in the previous stand I had gone. And these stands are way below, at the far end of the showground. They are not kept up. The other exhibition stands are up at an upper level. These ones are way down so that the animals have a wider space to graze and to rest in the evening. Some more cows here. I think this is their resting area. And then some of the women, most of the women who are taking rides on the camels, they are so loud. The kids are even managing it better. Some more beauties here. Wonderful, wonderful. So, I hope it can be convinced to turn a bit. I think the cattle also get stressed. They've been looked at the whole day. But I must get each of the champions to show you each of the champions. So I'm going to go around the other side. I'm with this champion and I'm so afraid to look into its eyes because it has a gaze. Yeah, that's another champion. So this is a champion in another category. And from this now we'll go look at the pigs, yes. Nice, nice, nice. So apart from the stands, there's also an arena. In the arena, which is where the That's where the arena is, and there are continuous shows that go on in the arena, performed by different groups who get commissioned to come and entertain visitors. Let me see if I can show you a bit of it. Yeah, the arena is inside there, where that white building is. It's surrounded by buildings and high fences because it has viewing stands for people. There's some activity going on right now. So now I'm heading out. It's almost 4 o'clock. I've been here since noon, and I can say that I'd like to encourage those of you who haven't come. So much for entertainment, so much to see for yourself, for the children. I didn't go to the commercial stands, the exhibitions of manufacturers, because those are not my main attractions. But just being here has been nice. I'm so glad. I appreciate. Thank you for staying on the channel. Please like and subscribe, and look forward to you coming to watch my next video. And the numbers, remember, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Bye for now. Vendors have not been left out at all. They've been given places to do the exhibitions and to sell food alongside the bigger players, commercial players in exhibitions. So that is why it's called an agricultural and promotion, economic promotion show. Trade fair. JAMBO, we see are represented.
Throat spray kama hii yangu nimeshikilia kwa mkono. Inaitwa throat spray pale, ambayo inakusaidia upande wa sauti inakuwa safi. Mami, karibu sana pia upande huu. Kumbuka ya kwamba ilikuwa ni siku kubwa, siku adhimu.
We have this at home. I've never even known that it was not made of plastic. Now is when I'm seeing that it is a seed. My grandfather has always had it in the house, and I thought it was something made of wood or of plastic. But now I'm seeing that it's a seed. Way out, I'm buying a smocha to add on to the hot dog that I had. A smocha is a chapati plus smoky rolled. That's the way it's done. So this is an expert. Obviously, then they put whatever flavor you want of tomato sauce or ketchup. And this is going for 70 bob. It's a good deal to buy for the kids when you come here. So this is where I came in and this is where I'm coming out. So this is where I came in and this is where I'm coming out. Thank you very much to those of you who are subscribers. Please keep on the channel. I'll keep on taking you to various shows of Kenya, various places of Kenya, exhibitions of Kenya, wonderful places in Kenya to show you about Kenya and show what else you're able to do, you and your children, whether you're a Kenyan citizen or you're visiting Kenya. And if you have loved ones in Kenya and you need to treat them to do something, if you have a friend who's in Kenya and you're living abroad, sponsor them to come and enjoy whatever is being availed here, the stuff that I'm going to show you. I'm not going to be able to show the whole my whole trip for today, but I'm going to show you bits, and so you can send money to your loved ones to come and enjoy. And the more of us that enjoy the facts that we have about being Kenyan, the better it is. Thank you and bye. Go and look for where the buses are, because when we were coming in, the driver told me, that's this. The driver told me that they are not being allowed to come in, though there used to be provision for them for public transport to come in and pick them out. I'm so glad I came. I'm so glad I came. I've had fun. The walking around is good. Make sure you fed well before you come. If you're coming with children, make sure they've had a nice breakfast. I've just turned the camera so that you can see my beautiful earrings. I bought them for my son's graduation. They rock, eh? This is another Kenyan made product made from bones. Yes, animal bones or horns. One of them above. So there are public washrooms also outside here. So people are very well catered for. And there's so much to buy. If you come, I should say that a person coming alone, about 1,000 shillings would be enough. If you're coming with children, I can say that for children above 5 years, you should make a budget of about 1,000 per child, because of buying food and then because of buying toys. Because it would be very unfair to come with children and you don't get to buy anything apart from paying for the fare. So, okay, I'm going to look for where my transport is. There's a whole bus station here for buses going to different parts of the city. So there's no shortage of buses. I didn't know. So you see, we are covered for transport. Yeah, and then besides this, of course, there are people who come with their personal vehicles and there are some who come in groups. But this is a very good initiative that there's so much ease of getting transport to get out. Yeah, those ones are on the way out. I think that's one school, a girls' school. Is it? It's a mixed school. Yeah, so the students come, they're very well organized. They walk around together and they're given a certain time when they're going to congregate in the place where they have to live. so that the teachers ensure they're the same number that arrived and then they leave. If your school hasn't come, please, 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 I'm keeping on saying, ensure children don't miss important shows like this. Very detrimental for their education and also for their personal well-being and personal knowledge, because these are some of the things that help them to choose careers as they grow up. Another thing parents have to be cautious about is that buses are 100 shillings. Unless you want to foot and you know the shortcuts to go to Ayani in Kibera, because if you go there, you're going to get matatus for 40, up to 40 shillings, even 20 shillings. But if you're taking a bus from the showgrounds, be aware, it's 100 shillings up to town. So come prepared.